The palatal nasal is a type of consonant used in some spoken languages. The symbol in the International Phonetic Alphabet that represents this sound is N, a lowercase letter N with a leftward-pointing tail protruding from the bottom of the left stem of the letter. The equivalent X-SAMPA symbol is J. The IPA symbol N is similar to N, the symbol for the retroflex nasal, which has a rightward-pointing hook extending from the bottom of the right stem, and to N, the symbol for the velar nasal, which has a leftward-pointing hook extending from the bottom of the right stem. Palatal nasals are more common than the palatal stops. In Spanish and languages whose writing systems are influenced by Spanish orthography, this sound is represented with the letter EN. The same is true for Occitan, the source of the Portuguese digraph Inaga, used by languages whose writing systems are influenced by Portuguese orthography, such as Vietnamese, in Catalan, Hungarian and many African languages. As Swahili or Dinka, the digraph NY is used. The alveolo-palatal nasal is a type of consonantal sound used in some oral languages. There is no dedicated symbol in the International Phonetic Alphabet that represents this sound. If more precision is desired, it may be transcribed N or N. These are essentially equivalent, since the contact includes both the blade and body of the tongue. There is a non-IPA letter N, used especially in sinological circles. The alveolo-palatal nasal is commonly described as palatal. It is often unclear whether a language has a true palatal or not. Many languages claimed to have a palatal nasal, such as Portuguese, actually have an alveolo-palatal nasal. This is likely true of several of the languages listed here. Some dialects of Irish as well as some non-standard dialects of Malayalam are reported to contrast alveolo-palatal and palatal nasals. There is also a post-palatal nasal in some languages. Features of the voiced palatal nasal. Its manner of articulation is occlusive, which means it is produced by obstructing airflow in the vocal tract. Because the consonant is also nasal, the blocked airflow is redirected through the nose. Its place of articulation is palatal, which means it is articulated with the middle or back part of the tongue raised to the hard palate. Its phonation is voiced, which means the vocal cords vibrate during the articulation. It is a nasal consonant, which means air is allowed to escape through the nose, either exclusively or in addition to through the mouth. Because the sound is not produced with airflow over the tongue, the central-lateral dichotomy does not apply. The airstream mechanism is pulmonic, which means it is articulated by pushing air solely with the lungs and diaphragm, as in most sounds. Occurrence: palatal or alveolo-palatal post-palatal bibliography.